Quantum computers are just computers. The difference is that instead of using ones and zeros at the base level for making their calculations, for doing everything that we are used to, they're using the fundamental properties of atoms, ions, and in some cases molecules. This means that you've got a lot bigger range than just ones and zeros. If you think about it as a ball, the representation of information is an arrow pointing anywhere on the surface of that ball. So you can actually represent everything I'm saying probably in a little ball with lots of arrows pointing all over the place. That's not a 1, that's not a 0, that's not a long sentence. That's what is fundamentally different about the way information will be handled and the way calculations will be done. That's why it's so fast. Quantum computing does things fast. It also means that you can work out optimal ways for realizing paths, solutions, moving things from one place to another, figuring out how the most fundamental parts of our building infrastructure might be constructed. And by that I don't mean buildings, apartments, I mean molecules. If you want to be able to improve the strength, the hardiness of food stock, you need to model the way that genetics affects your harvest. You can't do that easily with today's techniques. You can do this very effectively with quantum computers, and not even tomorrow's quantum computers, today's quantum computers. Quantum computers are a new thing, therefore the major risk is overhype, building up expectations and not meeting them. So whilst the current generation of quantum computers are able to do some things, they can't do everything. Sustainable development goals affect all of society. They affect all of our problems. We should be mindful that quantum computers will only be able to assist and enable a subset of them. We have to select those carefully. The most important part of that selection process is where's the biggest return that we expect to get out of this in terms of social value, environmental value, as well as any monetary value. Like every new technology area, it needs a marketplace, and every marketplace needs regulations. The regulations, the expectations, the ways of working, they can only be shaped by governments. Organizations can bring in the inventions, the new applications, and ultimately bring to bear the meaning of this rather complicated and often esoteric area, translating it to being something that is tangible for the Sustainable Development Goals and for each one of us. The other point that organizations can play a part in is proposing and defining the best way to marry together existing technologies with quantum computing. This hybridisation of technologies and ways of working could involve artificial intelligence, current computing approaches, as well as quantum computing. Add that together with the needs of the marketplace, the consumer, the customer. Make it mission-centric, user-centric, and you'll have a recipe for success. I find the most amazing thing that quantum computers have been put to work on has been the construction of the most robust food crops that could be grown anywhere. So it's a genetics or genomics activity that has got ambitions well beyond anything that we've tried to do before. And if it succeeds, it could help eliminate that ever-present threat of world hunger. Quantum computing, in opportunity terms, it's big. In maturity, it is quite new. It's a new boy on the block. But we can harness it to be able to change the way we move things around. That's today's approach. To change the way we look at the challenges of health, the challenges of life sciences, the challenges of managing pollutants. It's a mechanism for calculating and modeling the world that we've never had before. It's so fast and so robust that I think the opportunities for the modeling world are endless. The opportunities for the implementation world, making things real, are only dependent on us understanding how it plays effectively into delivering the value that's desired at the end. The technology itself is not the barrier. It's only limited by our understanding and ultimately our imagination as to where we can apply this.